Alright guys, so we got a brand new update in Driving Empire, and there's actually no new cars to this update. It is just a returning limited. So this car has already been in the game for a long time, and it's returning with a price tag of $3.75 million, which was definitely not the price tag that I bought it for. Why do they always go up in prices? I always wonder that. So as you can see over here, it says available now, the 2018 Porsche 911 GT2 RS YSEC package limited car, and now it actually has like how many units are left to buy, and bro, 23,000? That thing's not even rare at all, bro. There's literally that many average players. Come on. Obviously, I know they do this for two reasons. First of all, the one that everyone has been questioning why limiteds won't be rare anymore, and it's because, like, I don't know what the agreement is with all these brands, but they can't be, like, limiteds. They can't just, like, have a certain amount of people own them and no one else can buy them. So they have to, like, regenerate them every couple of months, and it's when no updates are ready to come out. They just, you know, renew some random limited. So now we got the 911 GT2 RS YSEC package. This thing's pretty cool. I don't know how many it originally had before it went on sale again, but right now there's 90,000 sold, so it's definitely not rare, guys. So if you're thinking this thing's gonna be rare, it's not rare. Just buy it if you want to buy it, but don't buy it if you're thinking it's gonna be a rare car, because it's definitely not. Returning limiteds are never are. That is good English from me, but yeah, I mean, there's nothing very new. I already have my spec on it. I've already owned this car for the longest time. People know this car's in the game, so there's nothing like crazy to talk about. I mean, yeah, there are, like I noted, there's a couple of reasons they can't just have limiteds in the game anymore, so we're probably not going to see rare limiteds anymore, unfortunately. But yeah, I mean, that's the cost of getting licensed vehicles in the game, and you can't complain about that. So yeah, just a returning limited in today's video. I mean, what else are we supposed to do with this thing? All right, we will test the car for people who haven't bought it yet and are planning on to. So yeah, first of all, this thing fully upgraded, has a top speed of 263 miles per hour, an acceleration of 72%, a handling of 57%, a braking at 81%, and a nitrous of 100%. Of course, that is fully upgraded and stuff like that. So that's actually pretty good stats. Like, this GT2 RS is kind of a very good car, I'm not gonna lie. And yeah, and as far as customization goes, it is pretty cool. I mean, it's not like there's any like stock options you can change on it, but yeah, you can make this thing look pretty cool. As you can see, here's my spec right here. I think it's one of my best specs in my inventory. I like it a lot. But now let's test it on a race for the people who are planning to buy this car. Now, like I said earlier, if you're buying limiteds just to get a rare limited, yeah, then you probably don't want to buy limiteds ever again, because they're never are going to be great. They're just going to keep returning over and over and over again, because I don't know what the policy is, but they just can't be limited with brands like that. So yeah, let's test this thing on Rush Hour though. All right, this thing is pretty fast. Like we just showed these stats and customization. It's not going to compete with some $15 million Source GT, as you can see up there, but it still is a very, very good car, I would say. But yeah, just don't buy it if you're thinking it's going to be rare. It's definitely not. Buy it for performance, looks, all that stuff. I mean, it is a YSEC package, so this thing is pretty cool looking, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I love GT2 RSs, and the YSEC package is just, you know, it just adds on to the fact. So yeah, this thing's amazing looking. GT2 RS is definitely one of my dream cars for sure. And definitely, yeah, the YSEC package, that's definitely better than like a regular GT2 RS, I'm not gonna lie. So yeah, after this race, we'll talk about how much it went up in price, because I think it was like 1.8, 1.9 million before the price increase or something like that. So yeah, this thing did pretty good on the race. Not like super incredible. As you can see, the Source GT pulls like 38 seconds. This one got 45. So I mean, yeah, not that far off of a $15 million car. So this thing is pretty good. Now let's go talk about that price increase on this GT2 RS right here as this returning limited. It doesn't actually tell you what the original price was. I think it was 1.8 to 1.9 million. Or it was like 2.1 million. It was somewhere around there, and now it is 3.75 million. So it's not a crazy increase like the Apollo. This car right here had a huge increase. I think it went from like 12 million to 18 million, or so. It's something. It was something crazy. So this one's not terrible, but it still did go up in price by a few $1 million or something like that. So yeah, I mean, it's definitely not worth $3.75 million, but that's what it's worth when limits are returned. They always go up in price for some odd reason, I guess, to maybe try to keep them rare, but they still aren't rare. So yeah, this car is pretty sick. Definitely one of my favorite cars when it comes to looks in my inventory. I mean, yeah, it just did return, so it did price increase, and it's definitely not worth that amount, but that's what happens when, you know, limits increase. It's not going to be rare, but it's still a good performing car. So yeah, that is basically everything for today's video, because we basically have no cars in the update, just a returning limited. But at least we did get an update, because this is basically what they do when they have no new brands coming to the game, or no new cars from a brand. They just get a returning limited. So yeah, I mean, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. But yeah, what do you think about this returning limited right here? It is pretty cool looking.